Hey guys, I'm making this video today to build on the beginner Ashtanga practice I made recently. So if you feel comfortable with that, hopefully you've practiced that at least a few times. So then maybe you're ready to add on. So we'll be moving through the sun salutations in the beginning. 5 rounds of Surya Namaskar A and the 3 rounds of the Surya Namaskar B, the sun salutations. And at the end, we'll still do those same 3 closing postures, but now in between that, we'll add the fundamental standing poses. All right, so let's begin. And join me and come to the top of your mat. So we come to Samastitihi, first position, joining the feet together. So bring the big toes to touch and the heels are almost together. Making sure the knees point straight forward is even more important. Spreading the fingers, rooting down through your feet. Let's draw the shoulders back, broaden the collarbones. Just organize yourself so you're feeling like you have a nice tall posture. Good. Drawing the belly from the front inside and drawing the tailbone down towards your heels a little bit from the back. Okay, so let's begin. First movement, inhale, lift the arms up overhead, gaze to the thumbs, and exhale, bend from the hips, bend the knees a lot if you need, hands to the floor, outside the feet. Inhale, lift your chest, look forward, make sure you suck your belly in, and exhale, step back into high plank, top of a push-up. You might bring the knees to the floor, or you might keep the legs straight. Show you different versions later. Chaturanga, exhale, lower. Inhale for a cobra, for a milder back bend, or upward dog if you can. Straight arms and lift the hips off the floor. And exhale, let's meet in downward dog. Taking your hands about shoulder width apart, feet about hip width apart. 1. And let's draw the lower belly deep inside. 2. And draw the tailbone down towards the floor. 3. Press the hands down and forward, especially the thumbs. See if that helps you to feel the lengthening of your spine. 4. Let the head be heavy. No need to try to hold the head up. And 5. Let's look forward. You might bend the knees a little bit and walk to the top of the mat. Lift your head. You're joining the feet together. Chest up. Exhale, take your head down towards your knees. And inhale, press into the feet. Lift the arms nice and straight. Head back, look to the thumbs. And exhale, take your arms down. Samastitihi again. Let's go again. Inhale, reach your arms. Gaze to thumbs. Exhale, bend from the hips. Bend the knees a lot if you need. It's okay. Inhale, flat hands, lift your head. Exhale, step back, high plank, top of a push-up. Okay, lift out of the shoulders. Press through the hands and feet. Chaturanga, exhale, lower. Inhale, upward dog, gaze to the nose. And exhale, go back into the downward dog. Gaze towards your belly. 1. Okay, so you might feel like you're a little bit tight and the heels don't quite reach the floor like this. That's okay. 2. Okay, over time, the back of the legs will open. 3. Over time, with practice, the whole body will open. 4. Just got to be consistent and be patient. And 5, looking forward, walk or jump, inhale, step right to the top and join the feet, lift your chest, exhale, fold, take your head towards your knees, and inhale, come all the way up, press into the feet, arms reach up, lengthen the spine, exhale, take your arms down. 3 more of those, inhale, reach up, exhale, fold in half, head towards the knees, inhale, lift and lengthen. Push through the hands. Exhale, step back. Make sure you draw the belly in. Chest lifting, ribs lifting. Chaturanga, exhale, lower. Inhale, upward dog, gaze to nose. And exhale, go back. Down dog, gaze to the belly. Right, and then you want to try to breathe in and out through the nose. 1. And just feel somewhat comfortable in your practice. The breath helps. 2. Remember, draw the belly inside. Lift your front ribs in and up. 3. Spreading the fingers. And grip the floor a little bit with your fingertips. 4. And 5. Looking forward. Walk or jump
Inhale, feet together. Lift your heart. Exhale, take your head towards your knees. Inhale, come all the way up. Press through the heels and the ball joints of your feet. Head back, look up, and exhale. Take your arms down. 2 more. Inhale, reach up. Exhale, fold in half. Stay strong in the legs. Inhale, lift and lengthen. Exhale, step or jump back. Chaturanga, lower. Inhale, upward dog, gaze to the nose. And exhale, go back. Down dog, gaze to the belly. 1. It's like you want to bring your head inside a little bit. That's why we look towards the belly. 2. And I find that also helps you to remember to engage your lower core. 3. 4. Press the tops of the thighs back behind you. Good. And 5. Looking forward, step or jump. Inhale. Again, feet together. Hug your legs in towards each other. Chest up. Exhale, fold. Head to the knees. Inhale, come all the way up. Strong legs. Reach up. Lift your chest. Lift your back ribs. And exhale. Take your arms down. Last one of these. Inhale. Reach up. Exhale. Fold in half. Good. Head down. Inhale, lift and lengthen. Move the chest to the front of the mat. Exhale, step back, high plank. Keep your chin out of the chest. Chaturanga, lower. Inhale, upward dog, strong legs. And exhale, go back. Down dog, hold. 1. Okay, so spreading your fingers and your toes in your down dog. 2. Make sure you're not trying to over straighten the legs, so soft behind the knees. 3. Keep lifting your chest, your ribs in and up, your belly in and up. 4. Then take your outer hips back behind you. Think long arms, long spine. 5. Looking forward, walk or jump. Inhale, head up. Exhale, head down. Inhale all the way up. Reach. And exhale, take your arms down. All right, 3 rounds Surya Namaskar B. So inhale, bend the knees, lift your arms, tuck your tailbone. Exhale, fold. Take your hands to the floor. Inhale, lift and lengthen. Exhale, step back, plank, chaturanga, lower. Inhale, up dog, gaze to nose. Exhale, go back. Downward dog. Okay, we're going to look between the hands and step your right foot forward. Turn your left toes out. Inhale, bend the front knee. Reach your arms up, look to the thumbs. Exhale, hands to the floor. Step back. Remember to engage your glutes in your plank. Chaturanga, exhale, lower. Inhale, upward dog. Exhale, go back. Down dog, hold. Left foot forward. Right foot turns out. Inhale, bend the front knee. Reach your arms. Exhale, hands down. Step back plank. Exhale, chaturanga. Inhale, upward dog. And exhale, go back. Down dog, hold. 1. 2. Keep breathing. Nice and calm. In and out through your nose. 3. Press your hips back. The peak of your down dog is your hips. 4. But keep reaching your tailbone under and point it towards your heels a little bit. And 5. Look forward, walk or jump. Inhale, feet together, lift your chest. Exhale, fold, head to the knees. Bend the knees, inhale. Stretch the arms up and exhale, stand up nice and tall. Okay, 2 more. Bend the knees, inhale, reach your arms. Exhale, straighten the legs a little bit, fold, hands to the floor. Inhale, lift and lengthen, flat back, push through the hands and feet. Exhale, step back, high plank, chin out of the chest, chaturanga, lower. Inhale, upward dog, gaze to nose. Exhale, go back, down dog, hold. Right foot forward, left toes turn out, heel to heel alignment. Bend the front knee, reach your arms. Exhale, hands to the floor. Step back into plank, chaturanga, lower. Inhale, upward dog, gaze to nose. Exhale, go back, downward dog. Left foot forward, right foot turns out. Inhale, reach your arms. Exhale, hands to floor. Step back, lower. Inhale, upward dog. And exhale, go back. Down dog, hold. 1, 2, belly in. 3, try to spread your shoulder blades across your back wide. 4, and see if you can wrap your triceps down towards the floor. Spin your biceps forward, and that should release, give you some release around the neck. And 5, looking forward, walk or jump. Inhale, lift your chest, flat back, push to the hands and feet. Exhale, fold head to the knees. Bend the knees, inhale, Utkatasana, and exhale, you stand up nice and tall. Last one, bend the knees, inhale, arms up, head back. Exhale, fold, hands to the floor, head down. Inhale, lift and lengthen. Exhale, step back, again, plank, chin out of the chest, chaturanga, lower. Inhale, upward dog, and exhale, go back, down dog. Right foot, turn the left toes out, warrior one. Inhale, bend the front knee, reach your arms. Exhale, hands to floor, step back plank, chaturanga, lower. Inhale, upward dog. Exhale, go back, downward dog. Left foot forward, right foot turns out. Inhale, reach your arms, bend the front knee. Exhale, hands to floor, step back and lower. Inhale, upward dog. And exhale, go back, down dog, hold. 1, 2, 3. Hopefully you're breathing nice and evenly, so your inhales match the length of your exhales. 4 and 5. Ready? Look forward, walk or jump. Inhale, push into the hands and the feet, ribs, belly in. Exhale, fold head to knees, bend the knees. Inhale, Utkatasana, draw the tailbone in, and exhale, stand up. We come back to Samastitihi. Okay, so it's normal to be a little out of breath. I am, but this is endurance, that we build from the practice, right? So it's a good thing. Let's come into our first posture. You're going to jump your feet hip width apart. Okay, so make sure the toes and the knees are pointing forward. You're going to bend from the hips as opposed to rounding the back. Bend from the hips, bend the knees if you need to, and then grab the big toes with your second and third fingers underneath. Palms turn inwards. Inhale, lift and lengthen, flat back, and exhale, fold. Head towards your toes. 1, this is Padangusthasana. 2, see if you can rock a little forward into the front of the feet and release the heavy head. 3, try to lift your shoulders up and out of the ears and the elbows, draw back. 4, a little resistance through the fingers and the big toes against each other to help you lengthen the spine. And 5, inhale, lift halfway, straight arms. Stay there, wide collarbones as you exhale. Padastasana, so hand under foot. Lift up the feet and then slide the hands under. Spread the fingers. Lift your chest and exhale. Bend the elbows and fold. 1. So just make sure you don't have a big gap between your ribs and your thighs, all right? So bend the knees a little bit if you need to. 2. Good. You never want to feel like a big stretch in the lower back only. 3. That's going to promote strain in the lower back. 4. Good. Draw in through the belly. Draw in through the pelvic floor. And 5. And inhale, straight arms. Push into the hands. Good. And then on your exhale, take the hands out and then push with the feet, core engaged, to come all the way up. Exhale. All right. So let's come into our next pose, triangle trikonasana, A and B. So inhale, you're going to step to your right with your right leg. And then we make this shape here with the arms up shoulder width apart or shoulder height. And then make sure the big toes turn in a little bit, the heels turn out. Okay, so turn your right foot to the back end of the mat. Draw the belly in from the front, tailbone in from the back. We're going to press your hips towards the front end of your mat, and you're going to try to reach your big toe. All right, if it's too far or you're a little bit tight, bend the knee if you need to, left arm up to the sky. Otherwise, try to keep the legs straight. 1, and then look up towards your left hand. 2, keep narrowing your waistline, so make it tiny. 3, press down to the right knuckles and lift the left side of your chest. 4, and 5. We're going to let go of the right toe, come all the way up, come back to this position with the feet parallel. Turn the left foot forward, same thing other side. Okay, so press your hips towards the back end of the mat. 5 forward. Again, bend the knee if you need to so that you can grab the toe, right arm up to the sky. 1. And if you really can't grab the toe, even with the knee bent, just bring your hand to your leg. 2. Okay, everything is a progression. 3. Press down to the left knuckles. Lift the right side of the chest. 4. Draw the front ribs in and back. And 5. Okay, inhale, come all the way up. We come back to the shape. B version is a twist. We're going to keep the left foot kind of the same. Turn your right foot towards the back end of the mat. Square your pelvis, square the shoulders, and then fold from your hips. Take your hips back. Take your left hand to the out the right foot. Okay? And again, if you're a little bit tighter, feel free to bend the front knee, but keep this back leg straight. Okay? All right, hold. 1, stretch your arm up. 2, push into the 2 feet and the left. Stretch the chest away from the pelvis. 4, belly inside, and 5. Okay, and inhale, we'll come all the way up. So bring in with the feet parallel, the arms are shoulder height. Turn the left foot forward, square the hips and shoulders, and then move your hips back, dive forward, take your right hand outside the left foot, fingers in line with the toes, lift the left arm. If you need to bend the front knee, that's okay. 1, try to make it a priority to get your right hand flat if you can for stability. 2, right, but if that doesn't work for you, just take your hand outside your leg. Just do what you can do. 3, arch your upper back a little bit, open the chest. 4, lift the left side of your chest. And 5. Okay, inhale, come all the way up. Parallel your feet and exhale, step back to the top. We come to Samastitihi. All right, next set of poses. Uttita Parshvakonasana, extended side angle. Inhale, step to the right. So this time we go for a bigger step, right? So at least 5 feet or so. The arms are strong and toned. Turn your right foot towards the back end of the mat. Bend your right knee, so a couple of variations. A milder version is the elbow on the thigh and the left arm up and over, right? But if you can, you work towards the full pose. Take your fingertips to the floor outside the right foot, or eventually right hand flat. 1, okay, so left arm stretches up and over. 2, and you want to squeeze the glutes a little bit and then bring the butt bones together. 3, bend the right knee more than you think you need to generally. 4, and you're light on the right hand, strong legs. Try to pull your feet towards each other. And 5. Okay, inhale, keep the right knee bent for a little bit, then come all the way up, parallel the feet, and then other side. So turn the left foot forward. You should have a heel to arch alignment. Bend the left knee, and then same thing. So elbow to the thigh, right arm up and over, milder version. Depends on your flexibility. Maybe fingertips to the floor, maybe hand flat. Okay? Hug your left knee and left shoulder into each other and reach. 1. Okay, squeeze the glutes a little bit, belly in. 2, face your right palm towards the floor. 3, a little more bend in the left knee, generally speaking. 4, curl the tailbone into the body. And 5. Okay, and inhale, come all the way up. Parallel the feet, and then turn to face the back end of the mat. So Parshvakonasana B is a twist. So I'll just build from the first level. You might take your left knee to the floor. Eventually you won't have to do this step, but If you're newer to the practice, this is how I teach it. So have your right knee on top of the right heel, 90 degrees. Draw in through the belly, draw the tailbone in, reach your left arm forward, and we're going to keep your right knee moving forward so it's on top of the heel. Keep it there so that you can have something to hook against. So get your left shoulder outside the knee best you can. Take the left fingertips towards the floor. Hand might be flat. Reach your right arm up and over, and then lift your back knee. 1, okay? And eventually one day, today or another day, turn the back foot flat. 2, turn your chest. 3, tuck your tailbone, reach to the right arm. 4, spiral around your spine. And 5, okay? Inhale, come all the way up. So push into the legs, feet parallel. Turn other side, okay? So right knee to the floor. Just make sure your legs are about hip-width distance apart, looking for that 90-degree angle in your left leg, and then move left knee forward like this. Reach your right arm forward, turn from the chest, take your shoulder, wiggle it down and outside the left leg, fingertips to floor if you can, and then straighten the back leg. Good, left arm up and over. 1, okay? Or eventually, one day or today, back foot flat. 2, it's a very challenging posture. 3, rotate around your spine. 4, turn the chest towards the left-hand side. And 5, okay, inhale, come all the way up. Parallel your feet, and exhale, step back to the top. Samastitihi. All right, wide-legged forward folds, hands to the waist, and step out to the right with your right leg. So quite wide, but we're not trying to do the splits, okay? About 5 feet. Exhale, fold from the hips. Take your hands to the floor, shoulder width distance. Inhale, lift halfway, lengthen your back. And exhale, fold, take your head towards the floor. Walk your hands back if you have some room to do so. 1, okay? And then reach the top of the head towards the floor. 2, okay? And make sure you're activating your fingers and your toes and your heels rooting. 3, suck in the lower belly and actively reach a little further down with your head. 4, and then roll the shoulders out of the ears as you hug your elbows a little bit closer together. And 5, and inhale, straight arms, lift halfway. Tailbone in, stay there, no movement as you exhale. Take the hands to the waist so it's above your hip bones. Squeeze the waistline and come all the way up. And exhale there. Okay, 3 more of these. B version, inhale, arms up. Exhale, hands back to the waist. Inhale, lift your back ribs and chest. And exhale, fold. All right, so head towards the floor. Squeeze the waistline. 1. So you can lift the shoulders up. 2. Good. Try not to settle. Keep reaching the feet into the ground to lift your hips. 3. And move your hips slightly forward so you can bring your head closer towards the floor. 4. Good. And 5. Okay, inhale, push and come all the way up. Your head and spine come up together. Exhale there. C. All right, inhale, the arms come up. Exhale, go back behind you, interlace. If you can, you're going to try to turn the palms down. Otherwise, you can keep them that way. All right? Okay, it depends. Okay? And on your exhale, we'll fold. So hinge from your hips always. Try not to round your back. Chin stays out of the chest. And then head towards the floor. 1. Okay? Strong legs. So push into the feet to lift your hips. 2. Right? Remember, like one of the general principles in yoga, something has to push down for something else to lift. 3. There's always this idea of resistance happening, resisting gravity. 4. Reach your arms without strain though. Just kind of shift forward a little bit more into the toes. Release the spine. And 5. Okay, inhale. Remember, suck your belly in. Come all the way up. Strong legs. Stay there with the hands behind you. Exhale. All right, last one of these. D. Hands to waist. Inhale. Hug in like you want to cinch in around the waistline. And exhale. fold from the hips, and then take your big toes with your second and third fingers. Inhale, lift halfway, and exhale, fold. All right, bend the elbows. Good, one. All right, so the thumbs, stay off the floor. Take them towards the first fingers. 2, keep reaching your head down towards the earth. 3, and see if you can lift your elbows up and back towards your legs. So engage your armpits to do so. 4, you want to activate the sides of your torso, right? And a little bit of lat work here. 5, inhale, come up halfway, flat back. Stay there as you exhale. Take the hands to waist and imagine you're picking something really heavy up off the floor. Use your legs and core and come all the way up, and exhale, step back to the top. Okay, Samastitihi. All right, so our last standing posture, Parsvatanasana. You're going to take your arms back behind you. I'll just show you what the arms look like first. So you can either do this version, hands behind your low back. If you can, the full variation is to take or expression is the hands together like that. All right, if you're going to do this, really press them together. Okay, so join the legs, take a step to the right, so about 3 feet. Outer edge of the feet parallel. Turn the right foot to the back end of the mat. Square the hips and shoulders, and exhale. Suck in the belly, and then move forward with your spine, with your chest. Look towards your right toes. 1. And then try to fold your chest over the right knee. 2. We're not trying to twist. We're just trying to keep your pelvis squared. 3. Good. And lengthen the spine down the right leg. Lift your shoulder heads, lift your elbows. 4. Wrap your tailbone under, point it down towards your left heel. And 5. Okay, inhale, come all the way up. And then turn your right foot in, turn the left foot forward. Good. Square the shoulders, and exhale to fold. Okay. Turn the chest towards the left knee, look towards the left foot. 1. Okay, press your hips back in space, but try to stay heavy and active in your left leg also. 2. Good. Draw the front ribs in and up, and belly inside. 3. Good. Think of the spine moving down and forward over the left leg. 4. And 5. And inhale, come all the way up. Keep your same arms. Turn your left foot in, face the side of your mat, and exhale, we'll come back to the top of the mat. Samastitihi. Okay, so we've done all the fundamental postures, and then we'll come to have a seat. Finish off with the last 3 closing poses, right? So I'm just going to face this way, but you can continue to face the front of your mat. You're going to cross at your ankles, right? If you can lotus, you lotus with the right leg, then the left leg, okay? But we'll just do this version for today. Take your left arm behind you and right arm behind you. Hold your elbows or forearms, and inhale, lift your spine, and exhale, fold. So from your hips, release your spine and your head down towards the floor. 1. It doesn't matter if your head touches the floor or not, but just let it go where it naturally goes. 2. And then squeeze in a little bit from the inner hips and the inner thighs. 3. So a feeling of adducting your legs. 4. And really hold on to the elbows and resist your hands and elbows against each other to open the chest. 5. Keep breathing. 6. 7. 8. Keep breathing in and out through the nose. Your eyes are open. You're looking past the length of your nose. 9. And 10. Okay, inhale, sitting up tall. Exhale there. We're going to take the arms out in front of you. Take your thumbs and index fingers together. Close the other 3. This is Padmasana. So you're going to take your hands outside the knees. Good. Lift your spine tall. 1. Okay, we'll just slowly lower the chin to the chest. 2. And equally lift your chest up to the chin. 3. Try to draw the tailbone under as if you want to root it into the ground. 4. 5. Looking past the length of your nose softly. 6. So you want to learn to control your senses in practice. 7. And you're controlling your breath. You're regulating where you look. 8. And this is how it has this meditative quality to it. 9. Building our ability to concentrate. And 10. Okay? And then the last pose is called Utplutahi. So I'll just show you from sideways. You're going to take your hands flat to the floor, so forward of your hips. Okay, we're going to lift for 10 counts, right? So lift your hips and try to lift your feet. 1, okay? Initially, you'll be like, wow, I can't lift my feet. 2, and just lifting your hips is good enough. Try your best. 3, try to press with your straight arms, lift out of the shoulders, keep your head up. 4, right? But if you can, lift your feet. 5, or you do 1 foot at a time. Okay, 6, try your best. 7, belly in. 8, hold. 9, and 10. Okay, and then let it go. And then guess what? We're done for today, all right? So I always say anybody can do Ashtanga, but it requires effort. So that's, if you have that mentality and you have the attitude, you're not afraid of a little bit of work, then be prepared for some changes to happen, right? Okay, so thanks for joining me today. Make sure that you subscribe to my channel if you haven't already, and let's practice again soon. Let me know if there's some other videos that you would like to see me make, or if you have any questions about the practice. Okay? Namaste, everybody.